Welcome back to the KungaCast podcast. Sorry it's been so long. Today I'm here with...
Keegan.
Sam.
Older.
And today...
Keep going.
Work through it. And with special guests.
And today, our special guest star, CozmiKazie, from the famous YouTube channel. Yeah.
We had to do like 3 takes on that.
Shut up! It doesn't matter.
CozmiKazie.
CozmiKazie! Yay! CozmiKazie. So, tell us, CozmiKazie. Tell us. I don't know. I don't have any questions so far. I don't. I was thinking. I was thinking before we started. What should I ask CozmiKazie? Yeah.
What did you come up with?
That's as
What's
far
your
as I got.
social security number?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. What's your social security number?
CozmiKazie. What is your social security number?
1275 33 89 25.
Write that down.
Too
Write
many
that down. Write that down.
C.
Too many digits.
That better
It's
not be
actually-
it.
Write that down.
6,
Yeah, that's just how extra my social security number is.
Wow.
It's got extra digits.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's extra security.
This is good.
Reset.
I'm not gonna
How
move
about-
at all.
Okay.
How'd you come up with the name?
Yeah, how'd you... That was one of the questions I thought. It's mine. That he stole that.
I said it first, fuckwit.
What is...
So, go ahead.
What is the reason behind your name?
Okay, so am I loud enough? Am I loud? Am I
Yes,
loud?
you're
You're
great.
good.
Okay,
You're
good.
great.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So,
Oh my god.
Let the man speak.
we here at KungaCast. So, oh man. Basically, how I got the name is, well, I was 11 years old, and I had just, like, got off of my mom's YouTube channel, because I use and stuff. There's a lot of cringy shit on there, don't go looking it up.
Okay.
What's the name?
I'm looking it up.
I looked it up recently, and all the videos are unlisted now, so it's not like you're gonna find anything.
I found it. No.
I'm gonna hack. I don't know how. I'll figure it out.
Anyway.
Found Emoji Movie cracked. So basically, I was trying to come up with new names, and I was like, oh, I really like space. I really like, space is cool. It's
Right.
big. It's really
Space
really
is base.
No, it's not.
Um,
That's bigger bomb.
yes, it is. Fuck you.
Oh.
So
Oh.
basically,
What a nerd.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking about Eric.
Space. I really like space, and so I was trying to find
Nice.
space-themed names, hence the Cosmi, or Cosmic,
Like,
with the K
oh,
there.
Cosmic.
Right.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah.
But the Kazi part. This...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He actually looks
So-
up to the kamikaze attack.
Yo!
Yeah,
Say
where's the
that.
tie-in to Japanese suicide pilots coming? I got the space part,
Tell us
but-
about.
When that-
Tell us about the war crimes.
Yeah.
So, when I was 11, I didn't know what a kamikaze pilot was. I didn't know at all. I just thought it was really interesting that these people... these people wanted to die for their fucking cause, and so I was like, oh yeah, okay, that seems cool.
Hey, I'd die for
Like
my
some little
cause.
space person.
Sounds like
and
some
I'm
really
okay.
stand-up people, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I got to know
Stand
them.
of God.
I made a mistake, okay?
Well,
I
the
need to raise
name.
up the tone.
Hey, the
It's
name
a good
stuck
name. It's
It
around.
really does.
Yeah.
The name stuck around. It means something else. It means me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean whatever the fuck it meant before, but yeah.
Yeah. I remember
It's got
looking
whole
on
different spin on it.
Instagram, and I saw who followed me, and I came across this random person named CozmiKazie, and I was like, who is this? Why is all their stuff like Minecraft themed? And then it was like 2 years later, I was like, oh, I know this person.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
It's pretty. I'd say it's pretty cool to be able to like know a YouTuber, you know.
Yeah,
It's an interesting feeling.
Yeah,
And
because
I'd also like to say is one of my favorite videos from you is that actual Aether Minecraft review video. That was actually
wasn't that
really well done.
Isn't that like the biggest view count that you have on a video?
Yeah,
I think that would be the Undertale video, correct?
The one
Yeah.
fucking video I made that wasn't original. Yes, that's the one that has the most views.
Well, you gotta get somewhere, you know. Yes.
Your works.
I mean,
of
yeah, I guess. I feel bad though, cause the concept wasn't mine. The thing that I wrote it all. I drew it all. I scripted it all. I made all the graphics for it. I voice acted in it. The idea though wasn't mine, and that makes it a whole lot worse. Cause I feel like I just exploited someone. I didn't because I was like, this is just a love letter to one of my favorite content creators out there. But or my favorite content creator and one of my favorite games out there. But at the same time, it's it feels dirty. You know,
it's just one. It's just one massive shit post that somehow got a good amount of views.
You heard it here first, folks. CozmiKazie ripped off someone, isn't that?
No. I think it seems more.
In fact,
cancel
on Twitter. Cancel. No, it's fine. It
rain hellfire upon thee.
As soon as this video is submitted to our YouTube channel, the thousands of viewers we get are gonna bombard you on Discord and Instagram. So prepare yourself.
You're fucking
You're dead. You
Bum.
I'm dead. And my career is over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
That's how it
No,
is.
fun fact, some of the people in this current podcast were in a couple episodes of CozmiKazie's YouTube
I
videos.
believe everyone in this party. Is that right? Almost
Wait, is
everyone?
Eric?
Yeah. I'm in the Halloween
Eric's
episode.
in the Halloween
Oh
episode,
yeah.
the second
Okay.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm in there for partially
Yeah,
because I came in
Yeah.
that's
very
right.
late.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right, yeah.
You came at the very end when we were trying to find out where that one picture was taken. I found
Dude,
it on
we
Google
found
Maps, doing
the
some
holy
Sherlock Holmes
site.
shit, and John was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
We actually found it. That's the best part.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
and
that
now
was
it's
crazy.
a religious site now
Yeah.
on Google Maps.
It's got 5 stars.
Yes. I strongly recommend you go check it out. But we'll do all the the linking later. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
And I believe I can be found in the first Halloween one and a Spore stream. That's
And
the
I-
Spore stream where we made
God,
the
yes.
what were we calling him? I forget the name of our species in that stream, but he was pretty sick.
Oh yeah, fuck Hands McGee.
Fuck Hands McGee. There you go.
Hands McGee. Holy shit. Oh,
It was great.
that's
I had to call him
funny.
Frick Hands McGee because Maxis wouldn't let me say fuck.
Oh no. No swearing.
It's a shame, a real shame.
Yeah.
Yes. By the way, we do have someone else here today that we haven't even introduced. He said his name in the beginning, but Sam has never been on a KungaCast episode.
We kind of glossed over you, didn't we?
Yeah, nobody cares about you.
It happens often. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I love you, babe.
Love you too, babe.
Okay. That's
Yeah, me
Anyway.
and Eric are actually in a relationship.
it's true.
so-
It's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how long have we been dating for?
I shipped that.
A long ass time.
Yeah, too
I
long.
think like 6 years maybe.
Yeah, it's
Bordering
pretty close.
6.
I've known him since middle school. Yeah,
Yeah.
6th grade. Yeah, about 6 years now.
Yes. Yeah, we've been
More or
dating
less.
since 6th grade, bruh.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
yeah. We
Is
really,
it-
you know, it's really
Love on
standing the
first
test
sight.
of time.
You know,
I'm proud of
it
us.
really felt like it was just yesterday. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Well,
time flies.
yeah, time flies by when you're, anyway.
Having gay sex.
Yeah.
This is getting a little
What
too
is this fucking
spicy.
lady bit?
Simmer down now.
Okay. Well,
You know.
going back to like the usernames, my current one for everything is Wacky Mayo or Wacky Snickpo, but my first ever one was Awesome Eric,
Wow.
Yeah, and
Name.
I wanted people to call me AE for short, but that
Ooh.
didn't go over very well.
There's a reason why.
Yeah, because when you ask for a nickname, nobody's gonna call you it. And then also, my next one was like Flaming Ice or something. That one was weird. And then in like 6th grade, I was like, oh, it's a really good one. Coffee Bean 601.
Wow, that's a good one. That's
That was not horrible.
But after Coffee Bean 601, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I should do Wacky Wampa. And then that stuck around for a really long time.
I like Wacky Wampa. That's probably my favorite of the names you've listed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's way better than the other
close
ones.
here.
Yeah,
We're getting close
and then-
here.
and then-
We got
and
the
then-
wacky part.
And then my username on Xbox for the longest time was Snickpo, so I just was like, hey, you know what? I'll just, incorporate that in everything. So I called it Wacky Snickpo. And then I was
The
like,
merge.
you know what? Everybody, so, and then my nickname for some people was Mayo. So it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Wacky Mayo.
Why?
So
Why
that's-
Is
Mayo?
that? Yeah.
So there was this one time I was talking to someone, and we were talking about how that there are people in the United States named Ella Mayo, first name Ella, last name Mayo. And so I named myself Mayo, and then pointed an arrow down at the word Ella, and they interpreted it as I was saying Mayo Ella. So they started calling me Mayo. And then a ton of other people did for a really long time. They don't call me that much anymore because I, accepted it. But yeah.
Oh, I thought it was because you ate mayo out of a jar with just a
So,
spoon.
yeah,
I would do
I
that.
thought it was gonna be related to
like someone
mayo
caught you
somehow.
just eating a full jar of
just
mayonnaise.
disgusting.
I eat sandwiches with just mayo and cheese all the time. So like.
So you're like,
That's not as bad
Okay,
as just
I would add
spoon-feeding
some
mayo.
meat to it. I would add some meat to it.
No.
it's just
I do like
bologna.
I do like
Oh, man.
mayonnaise,
Hey, I got my
but not
fingers.
just mayo.
I'll just accidentally bite off one of my fingertips while I'm eating the sandwich.
That reminds me of like this YouTube video of like this fat ass kid that's like doing a food review
Mukbang.
with like not even like a half-eaten jar of mayonnaise, but it's like just only a spoonful left.
Oh, I've
Only a
seen that.
spoonful.
I've seen that one.
Everybody,
It's Chug's origins.
everybody knows who's Joey's World Tour is, right? He wears
I
the
knew someone who
Disney.
collaborated with
Oh
him.
my god, yeah.
Yeah, he wears the Mickey Mouse hats.
And he goes,
Oh yeah.
is he the guy that like
He
fries
Dude,
and shit?
I
and
want
freezes
bad
and
No,
just
no,
goes
that's a
ballistic?
different
Drinking
one.
That's
gallon of
someone
mayo.
there's this one video of him that I've seen so many times. He gets a tube of wasabi and puts it in his hand and just eats it. And he he like has like spasms on screen, and then he like runs off. He picks up a sprinkler and
God,
starts
dude.
drinking from it. Like it's so funny. It's so disgusting, but it's the funniest shit ever. And I
He's like the scene god and wasn't impressed.
yeah.
Dude, there's like a video of him like eating an entire jar of Nutella and these sounds he's
That's
making.
right.
Oh.
He's like he pours out
He's
like the
actually,
Nutella.
like, he's actually suffocating from Nutella in the video.
Yeah, he puts it. He
Christ,
puts it
dude.
all on like the table, and he's like eating it in his hands, and he's just like, and he just you could see in his face like his eyes are just like it looks like he's about to fucking pass over and die. Like it is.
That is a special kind of vile. Jesus
It's
Christ,
so
dude.
weird.
just like put a video up of like that moment of him just coughing.
Yeah, I will. You bet I will. Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ,
Include
dude.
just
the
the
audio
sound
too.
effect.
Include the audio too. That'd
I'll
be
try.
hilarious.
I'll try. Hey, so editor Eric here. I was originally going to put that scene in it so I could show everyone what it was, but it's really gross. I almost gagged while watching it myself, so I decided not to put it in, and it also kind of messed up my editor. So, I'm not gonna put it in. If you're curious and you want to see it yourself, go ahead. But it's pretty gross, so I'm not putting it in. Yeah, no, it's fucking. Oh, sheesh. Oh, that's all I have to say about that. Sheesh.
Oh, there's another
think
one
it's
where he's like
fucking-
eating like an entire bowl of like nacho cheese.
Oh, my stomach can't handle it.
Oh, it's so bad.
He's too powerful. Like, if he can do all that shit,
he's
what
not
are his
dead.
limits?
Oh,
And
There's
he's not
I
no
don't
dead.
think he
limit.
has limits.
There's no limits.
This man is just too powerful.
He's a
I
demigod.
think it's really fucking funny that I actually know someone who collaborated with him
That's
on the fucking video.
What?
I
That's
can't
sick.
remember if they actually collaborated with him in the end, but I remember like they talked on Twitter publicly for a long time about it. It was
Wow.
fucking incredible.
that's crazy. Do you
Let's see if I can find them.
do you use Twitter often?
Their name was Orion. Oh, do I use Twitter often?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Twitter user.
I use it for art a lot because that's what I do now.
That's cool. That's cool. That's at least it's not Reddit, right?
I use
I
that
don't
too.
know.
Twitter.
I
will
think
show
Twitter's
you.
worse than Reddit in a lot of ways.
I use
Oh my god.
I use Dropbox, so
I
You will
hell
lose
started using
faith in
Reddit.
humanity when
The
looking on
Dropbox,
Twitter.
it's like a file sharing.
yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Oh.
I Dropbox my friends' memes all the time.
Really cool.
What are you talking about? I email.
Oh,
Yeah,
Memes
it's
Same,
just
my
like
that's
my
like
boss.
emailing your friends.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who I was talking to, but like who was it? Somebody like got
I
an
get a-
email from their boss or their
It was
it's
Sam.
yeah, it
We
was
talked
literally
about this
Sam.
the other
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
No,
It's become
my boss-
ungovernable.
Yeah, it was my 70-year-old boss. It was dying laughing at a become ungovernable meme that he got emailed from another old man.
I don't know. I love that so much for some reason.
If I
Like,
can find the
That's
picture, I'll send it
great.
to Eric and maybe he can put it up. But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
Was, it was actually a pretty decent meme too. It's not like
Yeah.
But
'cause usually
still,
it's like he
it was
he
like
has boomer
emailed.
comics, you know. But yeah, he
Yeah.
got emailed become ungovernable.
It's just a dude
Oh
being
my
a dude.
god.
Just a couple of guys being dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I put crack in their hot dogs.
That is something he would do too. My boss does not fuck around.
Holy shit.
I love that one.
I put crack in the hot dog.
I put crack in their hot
He's so
dogs.
obviously from New Jersey. It's so funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Average New Jersey.
And put something else in his own hot dogs.
Straight fucking cat, bro.
I'm sorry if you guys hear slurping sounds. Like
Scrubbing sounds?
Slurp.
Slurping sounds. I'm drinking tea.
Oh.
Oh, oh.
I'm gonna
Give
drink
us a
some
good
water.
slurp for the camera.
Yeah. The camera. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Ugh.
That was
Oh,
the
I should
sub.
make
Oh,
that
I
my
poured a
ringtone.
bunch of air with that one too. Oh man.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right. That was not fun.
ASMR. We get
No
free
burp
ASMR.
fetishists listening.
No.
I'm
no,
sorry,
No.
what'd you just
No.
Burp fetish.
If you have a burp fetish,
cut that out,
please
cut that out.
unsubscribe. I'm not cutting that out. You fucked
Hey,
up.
subscribe to more burp fetish content.
Yeah.
Alright, now fart.
God, now.
I would like to apologize.
What was that noise? Was it supposed to be a fart?
That's such a
Dude,
sad
stop
fart.
acting like it's so erect.
Alexa. Fart.
No,
No, not-
we're not starting
no.
this. We're not starting this. Turn that off.
That was a beery
No more
one.
Alexa.
Try
The
asking
podcast
for
will
a
never
very
be the same again.
uncomfortable part.
It
Or
will
say
never
random.
ever be the same
Alexa,
again.
stop.
Why does Alexa have a
You know.
variety of farts?
And why is it so expansive? I've literally never heard the same one twice.
I know, dude.
I know.
Crazy.
Bro,
There
And
are
she, like,
thousands.
Alexa, please
Every
fart.
fart-
It's very
describes
hairy.
the kind
See-
of fart it was.
see,
It's
Yeah.
farts are like
God.
snowflakes. They're all unique in their own way. One will never sound the same. It's true. Look it up.
Then why are there
Farts are
different
like
types?
a box of chocolates.
Farts are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Wow.
So you eat them.
That's so vile.
What? No, Calder, what the fuck did you just say? Okay, man.
What he say?
Alright. Anyway, let's change the subject. Recently, a couple people in the podcast went camping.
Oh.
And
Couple of us fellas got this one.
yeah. So, me and Sam decided that we were gonna come and drive there and hang out at their campsite for a little bit. And everything was a mess.
It was doomed from the start.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was an organized mess.
Me
It was.
and
It
Eric
was.
spent no less than 3 hours moving shit back and forth
We had
Yeah.
to walk.
when we got there the first day, and then we just had to leave.
Because I had to go and do driving practice.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
No.
was
So I
already
went
Now,
home
too
to
late by
be
the time
fair,
we were ready.
to be fair,
Let's
I will
hear this.
explain
I wanna
why
hear
we
this.
got to the wrong spot. From me, TJ, and Aiden's car's point of view, we pull in, Jacob runs in front of our car and like spreads his arms out, like almost gets fucking hit, and they guide us back to their spot. The reason they thought it was this spot is because Frenchie sent them the wrong fucking spot. He showed me the text. He said Jones Creek, or no, he said Cedar Creek. Not how does it go?
It's
Come on,
Jones
phone.
Creek Campground at the Cedar Creek staging
Yeah.
area.
Yes,
Staging area,
something
yeah.
like that. And they got it mixed
I'm gonna
up
have
because
to
what he
censor all
told
that,
them-
by the way.
No,
Oh,
Yeah, it's-
well, there's tons of well, no.
we
nah.
traveled like 5 hours to get there. It's fine.
That's true.
All
we did
right.
travel a long fucking ways to get there. They know we're in the western half of the
That's
United
true,
States. That's all they get.
That's true.
They don't know which portion of the U.S.
They
we're in,
know
just the
we're
western half.
we're in the western part of the United States.
They know which
at
part to
this
avoid.
city, at this area code.
Here's my address. Here's my zip
It's
code.
fine.
Here's my social security number, my
Yep,
debit
yep.
card.
At least they don't know which part
1,
of the
2,
house
3,
we're
4
in.
Flower Road.
1, 2, 3, 4. Your mom's house drive.
Jumpstart second grade.
But we'd unpacked a little bit. We hadn't like set up our tents or anything. Thank Christ. How did we find out we were at the wrong
Oh.
spot?
Wait, hold on. I want to explain a little bit more.
Okay.
In my Honda Civic can only hold so much shit and
Yep.
people. I could not move an entire
Campsites worth of unloaded
campsite
shit. Yeah.
worth of stuff
And-
in
okay,
one trip.
At
And
least,
people.
yes. He also had to do that. They had to. I'm not gonna say that because I called it something else and it wasn't very. It was a little insensitive. But at the time, they had to walk from their campsite. All the way to the actual one.
Yes.
I'm so
Yes.
glad I didn't do that. I'm so glad I
You
stopped.
said it anyway. All right.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Brandon was there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
what
way,
did
it
we
was
call
like
it?
3 miles. 3 miles.
Yeah, it was 3 months. It wasn't
3-mile
too
walk.
bad in retrospect, but it wasn't fun.
Yeah. No, it was.
Poor
Yeah.
TJ was dying in the fucking back for a portion, and then when we fucking get there, he eats shit and falls over within like 15 minutes. I felt so bad for him, dude. That sucked.
But yeah.
You guys didn't tell me that part. TJ did he just eat it?
Yeah.
I don't know how he fell. I just remember he said, "Hey Keegan, can you help me out really quick?" And he's got blood going down his side. I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened? to you?
Hey,
It
can
was
you
like
help
a
me up?
bear attack,
He's like
bro.
missing an entire leg, and he's like, "Can you help me
He's
up?"
got little nubbins left.
No, but it wasn't pretty. It wasn't horrible. It was just
Yeah.
confusing how it had happened. so
Blood was
quickly.
gushing down his
Like-
forehead.
Oh yeah, the bone was sticking out. And like,
No,
places
jeez,
and
all
he was
right.
like, it was bad.
Survived
Hey
an
Keegan, can
intense
you
battle.
help me out for a second?
He's
Yeah.
like,
It's just a
he's
pile
like dying.
of blood on the floor.
You have to put him
If you
on.
don't mind me asking.
If you don't mind me asking, can you help me out here? He's like on life support. Hey Keegan.
That can't be true.
Okay, all right. It's okay.
It was a beautiful trip.
Alright, so how did that like setup go? Did you guys set up okay? Because me and Eric left after we
we
finished unloading the
Got up
last cart
there.
of shit.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys had carted our shit over. Thank you for that, by the way.
Fuck y'all. I needed more gas money.
We set up our tents all right. We did it a little Neanderthal-esque. I remember people were hitting in the stakes with stones and whatnot, but that's just how it is out there sometimes.
Wait, didn't
Thanks for
Jacob have
doing-
a...
That actually worked so well. Like the ground was so hard.
Let me
I
tell
got,
you.
like, I got a solid
Yeah.
stone.
Let me tell
That
you,
was
good.
being
That was so
Neanderthals
easy.
really worked out. Like
Yeah.
they knew what they were
Yeah,
doing. Let me tell you.
Jacob and Calder set up Jacob's tent. What was the story behind that? It was you, right, Calder? He blamed you for like the slightest misstep as the reason.
It was. That tent was already in a shitty shape. Like I pulled on something wrong and like a part came out. And no, it wasn't. I didn't break it. It was just
It
faulty
looked very
design.
broken. Yeah.
Faulty design. True,
Faulty
tents are
design.
bitches,
There would
Sue
be
the
a,
tent company.
a couple faulty
Facts.
things that would occur on this trip. First night was pretty good. Second night.
though.
was
Wait,
it?
wait.
No, it was
what-
the first night actually that the scream clip is from. I think. Is that the
Oh,
first? Do you remember
yeah.
Calder? Was it the first night or the second night? The
It
scream
wasn't.
clip
So
and-
that was Monday, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it had to be the first night because by the time I got there again on Tuesday after I left work, it was already happened. So yeah, it's got to be the first night.
Okay. Yeah. So give a little context, Eric. Could you put the scream clip in?
Yeah, of course.
That's something. Just like the first. You don't have to put the whole minute and 15-second audio. And then second night was good. Daddy
Well,
Longlegs.
I
were
came
fucking-
back the second
Yeah,
day.
you came back with your Blackstone.
Okay.
And-
So I took the front seat out of my Honda Civic to fit a flat top grill in a 5-gallon propane tank.
It was
So,
awesome.
yeah, it was awesome, and I made
You had us
burgers
fed.
that night.
For the rest
Yeah.
of the trip, thank God. 'Cause I don't know who fucked up the breakfast thing because I was out getting wood with Jacob. But I remember hearing yelling. Apparently our eggs like fucking got incinerated or something.
What?
I don't know what happened to them. Something
We
went
put-
wrong.
We put a flat surface on like a blazing fire and like let it heat up for like 5 minutes before
Oh, it was Luke's
jump.
pan, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
that
Luke's
thing
pan.
That
Dude, and it's like we put the eggs on. It's like, oh, they're already done. Someone get the spatula. And by the time someone got the spatula and came back, the eggs were like black.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What the
The
fuck?
cooking was a pretty big
Dude,
disaster.
did
until
you-
then. We did
poor-
have good
yeah,
hot dogs,
Poor
though.
pan. Those eggs
Poor
just
man.
freaking fusion.
Did they churn
with
the
the
charcoal, bro?
literal charcoal.
Oh,
my
God,
Jesus.
dude.
What? So did you cook
We
it
had
over the
cereal that
fire?
morning.
Oh
Yeah.
They
shit!
did.
Did so you used the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never a
Yeah.
good idea. You
And then
don't
we
do
were-
that.
we
you
were
guys,
gonna-
you guys got the wrong propane hose
Yeah.
because they had like
Yes.
a 5-pound propane
Oh my
tank.
God.
And I
Right.
saw that when I moved it, and I was like, "Wow, these guys got a really big camp grill," but they just didn't. They had the small ass
We-
grills.
We actually had
And
a
the
very
propane
small one
tank.
from Aiden. Do you guys remember that? It's that
Oh
little
my
handheld, like,
Yeah.
bacon burner thing.
Aiden's burner. It was literally just not even like a burner with like a rack or like.
I don't know what you could cook. I just kept imagining, like,
It was
bacon,
literally
cook
like
different
the
parts of the
part
bacon
that
with it.
ignites it, you know.
It looked like
Yeah.
it was like an MRE stove, if anybody
Yeah,
knows.
no,
what
it
that
was-
is.
Jeez.
It literally like a stove you can put in your pocket, literally.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
You
god!
can literally put
You
it
could
in
fit
your
it in your
pocket.
pocket, that's for sure, yeah. It's like a handheld little dinky thing.
Handheld, it like ignites like a small ass flame,
Yeah.
and then you just have to like figure it out yourself. Like try to find something like to support it on.
Yeah.
Along with
Yeah,
that,
but
he
then-
brought a
then I
bug
brought-
zapper, like a tennis racket zapper.
Yeah.
Aiden got some mileage. Or
Electric.
not Aiden, Brandon got some mileage out of
Oh,
that.
those termites! Those damn termites!
Well, and Daddy Longlegs.
The Daddy Longlegs came out on the second
You
night.
guys,
Yeah,
were,
that
you
was
guys
when
were
I got
freaking
there.
out way too much about those damn
I don't.
things.
I think it was more of like a fun freak out than it was a scared freak out. It was
Yeah,
more like get him,
true.
light him on fire, throw him into the fire.
I was
Zap him
I
with the
was
thing,
like half
hit him with the
asleep and you guys
lantern.
were screaming. I was just so
It was
annoyed
awesome.
by it.
Got to kill so many of them.
That's
I think was that the
Actual
night
genocide.
Luke went into bed early.
Yeah, that's the night
Yeah.
we stayed in bed
Yeah.
from the time I got there,
From like
to-
6 on into the night, I think.
and then he slept in the latest too.
did you
The next day.
did you stay the night, Sam?
Yeah, I
yeah.
slept in my car,
Oh, okay.
which wasn't the greatest experience, but it was alright.
I wouldn't expect it to be.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I got up at like 6, and I was like, okay, it's probably too early, so I'll just stay in my car and try to fall asleep again. And I couldn't do that, so at 6:30, I just walked around the campsite for a while, just listening to see if anybody would rouse.
Oh,
Not even
cool.
not even a movement, like not even
Wow.
like
I
the
know-
scratches
I know
out of the
that.
sleeping bag.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what the
and
fuck
I
do
was
you
like,
do?
all right,
What are
I'll
you
just
supposed
sit
to
at
do?
the
Everyone else is
campfire for a
asleep.
minute. So I just
Yeah.
sat at the empty campfire until like 7:30,
It's
and I
it's
was
like
all right. I literally didn't have my phone. I was just sitting
Oh,
there.
Literally
sitting there
the
with your
exact-
thoughts.
literally the exact feeling of like being the first one up like after a
Yeah.
sleepover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I know
like-
what that's like. Yeah, and I'm
And
like,
then-
What do you?
oh.
Oh my god! You
Yeah.
just
and then
sit
at like
there.
like 6:45, I was like, I legitimately cannot handle this anymore. I'm gonna start cooking. So I scratched on Jacob's tent and woke him up.
Mm.
And I was like, I need help cooking because I didn't really know anything was.
Right.
So
We
I
didn't
made
either.
yeah
Fun part.
yeah. So I made pancakes and hash browns
Oh.
in the
Papa
morning.
Sam.
It was
Yeah.
good,
Right,
dude.
Papa
Papa
Sam.
Sam had us hooked up.
Papa Sam.
That was a good breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all those
And then-
burgers later that day.
And then you ran out of water.
We never-
Jesus
we didn't
Christ,
run
this is
out.
a game
Clarify.
simulator.
We never ran out of water. We drank from the creek water voluntarily. We didn't have to. We were just informed
What?
that it was
I
safe.
thought you had to.
No,
No.
no, no, no.
Oh my
that
God.
Day,
You think we
me-
would go out into the woods with not enough water for 2 fucking
Okay,
days?
well, hold on. I did have to pick up more water.
We didn't really have to. We still had 2 more
No.
things in me and TJ's tent. Like,
I
we
didn't
were-
know
we were
that.
pretty set up.
Oh my god.
I had my
Okay.
own personal water.
I
I
was
was.
say, I
set.
think a lot of people's tents were pretty.
I
packed for
didn't
shit.
know. I thought you guys just had like a
That's why
handful
we
of
thought.
bottles
That's
left.
why we
and I
thought
was
it was
like,
so dumb that
I
people
can't-
were leaving to get more
I
water.
can't
It's like, what the
leave
fuck are
these
they doing?
dumbasses with like 4 bottles of water over 2 days.
We're just
So I
tearing
went
each
and
other
drove out
apart,
and got
dude.
water for you guys.
I was. We kind of.
God
I
damn
started
it.
to turn on people when we lost our ketchup. Because
I
I
was.
found it
I
really
was gonna
weird.
bring that up.
I found
Oh,
it really
yeah,
weird that our
when I was
ketchup had
making
gone missing
burgers.
right as Luke went to bed in his tent. And so I was
Yeah.
thinking he fucking took it as a way to get back for the night, you know, when he was trying to sleep in early or whatever. He did not. I will admit I was wrong. It was just in the bag. I don't know how he fucking missed it. It was like in the main bag. Alex found it
Yeah.
immediately. I don't know how he missed it.
You're like,
I
who took it? Who took the
Piece of
ketchup?
shit took it, I swear to God.
We
Must
ran
be-
out of cheese
Yeah.
The
too.
entire
Yeah,
time
we
I was
did.
grilling burgers, there was just pandemonium
Oh
behind
my
me.
god.
And I was just like,
Those burgers
all these
were
people
pretty damn good
fighting
though.
wars. I just want to grill. Like the boomer meme was playing in my head.
There was tension building of like
There
who
was.
took the
People were gonna
ketchup.
start
Yeah,
fucking
Because
no.
nobody could find the
over this
cheese or the ketchup.
bro.
And
On-
the buns were hard to find too. We barely got buns.
On Instagram,
Yeah.
I think Simon asked, "How do you think it's going?" And I said, "Well, have you ever read the book? Fuck, I forget the name of it.
Lord of the
Yeah, Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like that was a lot. What it was like.
It wasn't that far away.
It never got to that point, but there was
No.
like, all it would take is one more incident to push us to that point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jake-
Like,
I-
there was
Lord of
the
the Flies.
I
potential.
scared you guys pretty good though.
You did. He flicked his fucking lights on. We were
Yeah.
like, let's turn off all our lights and see how.
Yeah. Okay.
how
So,
dark it
so
gets.
I'll say it from my perspective first. I was in
Right.
my car trying to sleep. dumbasses were yelling, which is understandable. I'm not angry about it. I just couldn't
Right.
sleep. And then I see just all of a sudden all the lights go off, and I'm like, okay, I know what I have to do.
Right.
So I flashed my brights for like a quarter second, and then everybody immediately turns their light back on. It's like gathered around the campfire, like standing up and looking around. And I just laid
Dude,
back.
we thought it was like some weirdo
Yeah, I
shot
thought
into
so
our
too.
camp.
For some reason, I thought it was from behind me in the woods, so I started going over down to the creek area for a bit. Like, where the fuck was that?
Dude, the headlights are so bright in the middle of the night, though.
They are. We took some sick pictures with those, though, later
That's
on.
so
that's
funny.
too.
It
Dude,
was
it was so
hilarious,
great.
too.
Just like everybody shoots up and their lights go on.
Dude, we're like walking to your car, and it's hilarious. We shine
Yeah,
light in
you
your
guys
car.
are just shining so many lights in my car, and I was
Yeah,
gonna act like I
you're
didn't
just
do
sitting
it.
there like blocking the lights, like, oh, please.
Please,
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna act like I didn't do it, but then that would be too far. That would have sent you guys over the edge.
That would have sent us fucking ballistic.
Yeah.
We
Dude,
started
I was-
checking out
I
people's
was-
sites and stuff. Oh god.
I was about to like go on the street and be like, "Hey, who's there?" with like an intimidating
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
Show yourself.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That was
Hearing-
pretty good. It was pretty
Hearing
That
all
was
of
pretty
this-
good, yeah.
Hearing all of this has made me kind of glad I didn't go on the fucking
Oh, no,
camping
it was
trip,
fun
because
as
it sounded
An
like
interesting experience.
It was so
sounds like
fun.
you guys fucking went through a real life version of Hunger Games Simulator.
It was sick.
Holy shit.
And didn't someone get domed by a rock?
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
Alex.
yes. We were throwing
What the
rocks
hell?
into the creek. I don't know how it happened, but I think
Point
Alex
blank
stepped in front
on
and
back
yeah,
of
when he
the
threw
head.
it. He just fucking dinked him in the temple.
Oh my
If
god.
that was a bigger rock, he
Dude,
would've
I
killed
didn't
him,
see
dude.
it.
Like, I didn't see either. I think it was just those two.
No.
Dude, Alex is like
Poor
rubbing
Alex.
the back of his head, and TJ's like, "Oh my god, I'm so
So
sorry."
sorry. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
so
no, it's alright. It's
sorry.
alright. Alex took that like a champ, though. I gotta give him props for that.
Um,
Like, I would be
yeah.
pissed if someone hit me in the back of
I-
the fucking rock.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait,
I-
who was
Jesus.
who was in my car when I tried to go up that hill? Who was that? I
Me.
don't know if anyone...
That was me.
You? Okay, it was you. There were three
Me,
other people, I think.
TJ,
The
Aiden?
Frenchie.
Me.
No.
The Frenchie and Aiden.
Yeah.
And like so it's all gravel roads, and I was like, I want to look around. So some people got in my car just to go around,
right.
and I go, and I finally get to this hill, and I'm like, this is pretty steep, but I should be fine. And then halfway up
Oh,
the hill,
no.
my car just starts, the RPM just starts
Oh,
dropping.
no.
It like settled at like 3K, and I was like,
Oh, no.
it's probably not a great idea to continue. So I was like, I'm just gonna turn around, guys. So I turned around, and it was all right, but like it was kind of scary.
That is a little scary. Like, what if you got
Just a
like
little.
lost complete momentum going up and started going
Well-
back down? You know?
It would have been, I would have been able to reverse out of it. We weren't in any
Right.
real danger. It was just kind of like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that doesn't sound the greatest.
No, it was fine though. That was my saying driving.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
fine. You're
It's
fine.
fine. It's fine. No. I
Because I hit potholes really quickly.
I hung out with Jacob earlier today, and Jacob was like, "You should have gone on the camping trip. It was so fun." And I'm over here like, was it really? It was like
It was very
It was
fun.
really fun. It
I would
was
say
fun.
it was totally
Dude,
worth the
I
trip.
had
Like,
so
all
much
the
fun on those
chaos made
gravel
it so much
roads.
better.
I was going so fast on it.
We know. With the fucking Doom music.
Yeah.
That was the
Music.
only
Oh,
ride I
that
was
was
in on the whole
sick.
trip, I think. But yeah, it was to do like the main.
So cool.
That was fun as hell. Yeah.
Just
I'm really
ripping
trying to
tearing down a gravel road at like 30.
I'm trying to find excerpts from the group chat from before the camping trip because there was a mad dash for like everyone to get what they needed.
It was
like,
so last second.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't spend there the whole time.
Y'all kept arguing over who was gonna buy the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then eventually no one brought a proper like setup. to
Propane,
cook.
yeah.
and
Yeah,
I
our
remember.
propane hose was too small.
I
I don't know what you guys would have done without me.
Yeah. No, I
Die.
remember.
Eat each other.
I remember.
You know?
I remember a day before you were supposed to go camping. Somebody dropped out and said that
Josh.
they dropped out and said that they couldn't go, and they were like the main source of like
That
traveling.
was our main driver.
Yeah, that was the main driver, and so I
Oh,
remember
fuck.
just looking on
That was
Instagram and just
scary.
everybody was like scrambling to find someone. I'm just over here laughing my ass.
It was so close to our trip having to get canceled because of that. I'm so glad we were able to like finally get a driver in the
Yeah.
end. Because holy shit, that was. Because I think he was taking like, even though it caught everybody off guard, I was still a little nervous in the first place, even with Josh, because we could take I think like, I don't know, 7 people with the cars we had or something, and we had 11 people coming.
Yeah.
At the time, we'd scheduled like 14.
Yeah.
Like it was. That shit was close.
Yeah, y'all were kind of
thought-
dumb on the car part.
Yeah.
Cause
That's why we want Jacob to plan the next one, hopefully.
Yeah.
'Cause
And I'll-
he's got all
yeah.
the woodland
And
stuff
hopefully-
sorted out.
I'm gonna start shaming you guys for not driving. By the way, like
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
No, I'm gonna start doing
Oh,
this.
the
we-
ridicule is
working on
coming.
it.
Okay.
I'm learning how to drive.
We're
Okay.
working
I'm
on
getting
it,
close
yeah.
to 18 and I don't even know how.
Oh, that's
I was
right.
gonna
You're
say,
No,
not
I'm
it's
not-
in progress.
I'm
I
19.
literally, I didn't get my permit till I was 17, and I took 6 months to get a license. So it honestly, once you start, it takes 6 months usually if you drive a lot.
Okay.
If you take driver's
So-
ed, it takes a lot shorter as well. Like,
Fuck driver's ed. I
you-
almost hate driver's
don't
ed.
you can't. Well, most of us can't take driver's ed anymore. But
Yeah.
I took driver's ed. It sucks. But
Yeah,
I'm waiting for a certificate in the mail so I can get my license, and then once I can
Nice.
finally drive, it'll be so nice because
Eric, you're pretty quiet for me. Is anybody else?
No, I'm
Eric?
I'm being quieter on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I can drive places and stuff, it's gonna be so nice because I've just been asking people for rides, and I can do whatever I want whenever I want now. Like if I'm like, I
Yeah.
really want some
Right.
KFC right now, I can go get KFC. By
Yep.
the way,
Just use
and
Uber Eats.
I'm gonna be a menace, by the way, now that I have my license. Y'all better be prepared.
yeah,
You better drop off some Fanta at my
Give me
door.
some Frodo.
We'll see.
Okay.
But don't come up to my door. Leave it on like the outer fence.
We'll see.
Sam's
some
gonna
reason-
Sam's gonna be like the milkman, but it's gonna be
With Fanta.
the
Fanta.
Phantom Man. Papa Sam, the Phantom Man.
The local 1950s Fanta Man.
They're gonna have to pay him like royalties for commercials and stuff.
I hope.
I'm
Hope
Papa
we get a
Sam,
Fanta sponsorship.
the Phantom Man. Fanta sponsor. Fanta.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not driving this group around, like, unless I absolutely have to.
That is.
Why
fair.
not?
You did so much driving on the
I
camping
did
trip,
so
you and
much
Brandon.
driving. Well, Brandon
I
didn't
felt
do as
bad
much as
for
I
Brandon.
did.
He did like a whole freaking road trip.
The main
that
thing was
day.
with Brandon, like, they kept having him go out for fucking stupid reasons. Like, hey, can we stay out for another 2 hours to download a movie? 2 of us watched?
Yeah.
I still don't understand. I mean, it was a cool movie, to be fair. It was just like, we're out in the woods, you know? There was not much
Yeah,
of
the
an
point is
incentive
to get
like,
away.
watch
Yeah.
technology shit when we could go and get parasites from the creek. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's
Exactly.
just superior, you know?
What movie
Do you
was
guys
it?
want to talk about what happened on the
Cabin in
last
the Woods.
day?
The last
was
day
what?
was the most
Mm,
eventful.
should here before
Maybe
we
I
talk
should
about
say
that. That should be like a grand finale.
The grand finale.
Okay.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay,
So
I'll
let-
just say that I left. I'll just say what I experienced. So I left.
Well, should we talk about it right now, or is there like last
I'm just gonna
minute
say
things?
that I left.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think you and me, Connor, probably had the most, like, on-hands experience. We can leave it to the finale or whatever you put it.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, I packed up my grill. I got hit by the poison ivy. That's next to the car.
Right.
So
It was oak.
it was oak. Okay, I
Yeah.
got hit by the poison oak. And then loading the grill back into my car. By the way.
Yeah.
And halfway, like, to 26, the fucking propane tank slammed into my center console, and it popped off like half of the plastic. So I had to roll over,
I didn't know
reassemble my
that.
car like someone who just dropped their Samsung phone.
Oh my god.
And then I went and bought rope and tied it down.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
fucking
And
good
I made it
idea.
home fine.
Jesus.
Yeah, but my shit fell apart like a Lego set, dude.
Oh jeez.
Don't fuck with propane.
Right?
No, it's
Yeah.
the tank just absolutely got smacked.
It-
Yeah.
It smacked in your center console and it.
Yeah, so like the area around the
Smacked your
shifter
center
knob
com
just
like a
popped
Lego
up,
set.
and it made my shit fall apart. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, I pulled over and I fixed. It wasn't critical to driving.
Right.
Critical
But I
damage.
just pulled over and fixed it at the next store.
Okay.
You gotta
I
like
bought
turn
some
on your
rope and I tied it
emergency
down.
lights.
No, I just kept on driving
Okay.
until the next store. It was only like 10 minutes in between, you know.
Yeah.
What else happened before
The
the
incident.
incident?
You almost fell in a fire. That was pretty funny.
Oh, you called it?
Should we?
No.
Fucking-
First night was interesting. Some wacky occurrences occurred.
Yes.
But not too many wacky
We-
occurrences. Just the scream and
I'm
the
not
fall.
gonna say it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Someone else like
The scream
can
and the
say it.
fall and the kick and
The kick.
the kick.
I missed
I in
that.
a stupor saw a moth when we were playing
Oh.
Cards Against Humanity. Started kicking at it. Kicked the lantern over.
No. No. You
And,
almost
like,
started a forest fire.
No,
It-
it,
it
was
was-
like it was like an electrical one, but
It was
still.
a fun night for me, but you guys got paranoid.
I had a fuck ton of fun. I was a little worried about Brandon because he has like the,
Brandon was like by minute he was just getting worse and worse.
you could look over and see his eyes getting wider and wider as the night went on. Like he was fucking, I don't know. What he
Yeah,
saw
I'm
in those
kind of
eyes.
glad
Dude was
I
living the
was
Blair
not
Witch
there
Project.
for that.
He must have seen something totally different than what the rest of us saw that night. I think. I haven't
Oh
talked
yeah,
to him
just
about it
just
much
for
yet.
the timeline, I left at around 2:40 at on Thursday.
On Thursday.
Ah,
Yeah.
Suspiciously, right before the incident.
The incident. I didn't know. I
Curious.
was just like, I'm gonna head out. I need to get home. My
Curious.
poison ivy's starting to itch.
I guess. How much time do we have left, Eric?
Hmm?
How much time do you think we have left, Eric?
We started at like
We're at
10:30
48, so we can keep going for a little bit. There's still.
So-
Oh,
Should
just
we
tell
talk
the
about
end of
the
the story. Yeah,
yeah.
just
Don't
talk about
don't
the
worry
end of
about the
story.
time. Just keep going.
So
yeah.
it kind of like really kicked off, at least a foreshadowing for it. We were all chilling in our folding chairs down by the creek.
Which
for
is
a little
after I
context,
left, by the
Here,
way.
no,
I'd
here,
like to say.
let me. I want to set the scene.
Okay.
Okay.
May I set the
Just
scene?
don't forget the whole. That smoke looks kind of ominous, man.
Oh
Yeah.
god, this is the first time hearing
Dude,
of this.
It was
Yeah.
like
Oh,
it was. There were these small hints during the day, like it
Yeah.
legit. It was like a build up. So it was like a normal day. It was really nice. You know, it was pretty nice and cold. We went down to the
it was not
creek
cold.
I think he
Just-
needs the
Sorry.
this
Oh,
morning.
maybe by the water was. Okay, I'll be quiet.
I was talking about like this morning. It was a little chilly.
Calder, it's kind of
like 100 degrees there.
It got pretty hot like midday, but
Yeah.
we spent.
Especially hot midday.
I'm getting
Foreshadow.
to it. Hold on. So we we swam at the Fuck. We went down to the creek and we swam.
That was
Um,
fun.
I
Pretty
drove.
cool.
Oh my god, yeah.
swam. We swam.
Continue, keep going, power
Swam,
through.
swam, swam, eggs, bacon, eggs, swam.
We swam.
Swam.
We swam.
This is so dumb.
No.
Like how you doing?
So okay, so there was like these helicopters going, like they were really low. Like,
Yeah, they were.
like you could legit like they
You
could
could
legit
see pretty much everything.
yeah. They were like zooming past, and in the bottom you could see these water buckets. And like, that's interesting. And we saw another one and another one, and they just kept coming. And then, like, later through the day, we went down to the creek, and in the corner of the eye, you could see this smoke coming in. This very, very dense smoke. Not super dense, but you could definitely tell, like, smoke was coming in.
It was dense enough to see from down the creek. Like, we were still a good ways away from it at that point.
And it's like, someone was like, hey, there's, like, smoke over there. It's like, oh, it's nothing to worry about. It's fine. It's smoke. And then it came in, and it started to get super hot. Like, way hotter than it usually gets. And then this ash starts falling from the sky. The ash. And we're all like, I think we're still okay. and then one of our guys, like, at camp, screamed at us to, like, get up here. And they were, I mean, it was pretty crazy, but I feel like they were a little too dramatic.
To calm the fuck down.
Dude, like, legit, one of our guys was screaming at us, like, bloody murder or something.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
But yeah, based on what we've seen, I'm pretty sure there is a wildfire happening. So
now you just realized it?
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
We thought the fire was so far away until, I don't know.
Until the ash came in.
Until the ash came in and the guys came back talking to the, who was it?
Site manager or whatever, right?
Yeah. Pretty much told us that the wildfire was 5 miles away from us.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that close.
It was pretty close.
Yeah. I would like to add that it's called the Cedar Creek Wildfire, and we were staying on Cedar Creek.
Yes.
So, I didn't know that was what it's called. Shit.
How many anchors did it? It was like 30 acres.
As of now, acres, by the way, not anchors. I think as of right now, it's like 80, but it was only 30 when I got back home.
We had to.
Because when I got back home, my sister asked me, "Oh, by the way, where were you staying?" And I was like, "Oh, I stayed at Cedar Creek." And she's like, "What?" Because the morning of, my sister got like an alert on her phone saying that there's a new wildfire at Cedar Creek. So she knew before any of us and was like, I think Sam's camping out that area, but he's probably fine."
Oh my god.
So much buildup.
It is genuinely kind of terrifying.
I kind of missed a portion of, like, the panic at the site. I'd gone to the bathroom. I was walking on through, and I was thinking, like, it's kind of smoky. Like, it wasn't like this just, like, 5 minutes ago. That's kind of weird.
Dude,
I keep on walking. I go to the bathroom.
No, that parking lot. Describe what you saw at the parking lot.
Bad. Like, you could literally, it was almost like, you know when a car drives by really fucking quick and these, like, dust clouds kick up, you know?
Oh yeah, my god.
It was like various patches of smoke clouds, almost. It's kind of a weird way of describing it. It looked like a car had done fucking donuts throughout the whole lot and kicked up dust everywhere, but it wasn't dust, it was smoke. I go to the bathroom near the shit pit, and the shit pit is disgusting. It's, it's pretty foul.
Yeah.
I come out of the shit pit, take a big breath of air, like fresh air out of the shit pit. I keel over and start coughing. I'm like, holy shit. And so I start jogging back to camp. Brandon's car pulls up, and the unnamed panicked individual in the back's like, "You gotta get back to camp! Gotta get back to camp!" 5 miles away, all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck's going on, Luke? And I give him my number to go call my mom to, like, get us picked up, you know. I come on back to camp. People have
did you just say he was unnamed?
Yeah, for the sake of anonymity.
Okay, hold on. I have a question. When did this happen? Like, what time was it?
It was like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, that sounds about
Literally
right.
an hour after I left. Okay.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
we kept saying it's kind of suspicious that Sam left. just an
I
hour
didn't
ago.
know. I was
And
just
now there's
like,
a
I'm fucking
wildfire?
out. I
That
was done.
it's actually the only thing that Sam was worried about was the fact that his canister of frickin' propane, crashed into his
Oh, yeah, I
center
got
control
absolutely
panel.
smacked.
Yeah, but but he didn't know there was a fucking fire.
You're fucking
Nah.
fired.
Like,
And when I get back,
He didn't
I
know
realized
there was
shit
a
And
fire.
I didn't even connect the
dude.
dots that you guys had to evacuate until you guys started
It's so-
sending pictures to the group chat.
Yeah.
wow.
And I was like, wait, there's no reception out there.
Yeah.
they
Oh,
doing
that's
that?
true.
Yeah,
That
our,
would've been
our
weird.
camping. We didn't even like talk about that. We literally had to evacuate.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, you guys just like, oh yeah, we're back now.
Yep.
our camping trip was cut short.
Yeah.
A
It
dramatic,
was kinda
a
scary,
very dramatic
honestly.
finale.
Yeah.
By
Hey,
the time I got
perfect
back,
way to
it
end it.
really hit me in full swing after the car had driven by with the panicked individual. Because people had like their shirts wrapped around their faces. TJ and Aiden were already like getting the shit out of our tent. I'm like, oh fuck, this is picked up, and I felt like I was only gone for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I went from freaking like, damn, that's kind of ominous, to I gotta take a shit, to I gotta get out of here. In like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was such
The,
a
Wait,
quick
so
the three
shift of
dualities
events.
of man.
It
So
was
how many
fucking
cars came
crazy.
to pick you guys up? That's what I don't know. Like,
Luke's
Calder's.
grandma, my mom.
Right. I remember you guys driving by me on the floor, covered in like Aiden and TJ's shit.
You looked like a
waiting for our
homeless
ride.
person.
And John thought I was a homeless guy driving by.
You guys,
waiting
you looked up at us like some deranged homeless man.
It was so
funny.
hot, dude.
It was so
fucking
funny.
hot. And
You're
I think
just
I was
sitting
waiting
there.
for Brandon's dad to pick me up or something.
Yeah.
wait,
But
so
then-
you had them call your parents and they just didn't come?
So, no, my mom did come, but by the
Okay.
time she called back, Luke and Brandon's car, like that cohort or whatever, had left service area.
Okay.
So as far as I was aware on site, my mom just hadn't picked up and was probably like working or something. I was like, fuck, that's
Yeah, okay.
inconvenient. That's when we called in extra
Understandable,
people.
though. Yeah,
yeah.
understandable.
And then she comes careening around the fucking corner when I'm setting stuff up with Brandon's dad. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Hey, mom.
And I know Calder, your group was able to like get all your shit in one car and just go home.
Yeah.
The rest of us had to pack our shit into different cars and go to Brandon's house to get everything else unloaded.
Oh my god.
And that was fun.
Oh, I need that address, by the way.
At what point I learned I'd been sleeping on somebody else's sleeping mat the entire time, and I'd actually left mine at home.
Oh.
I still have that sleeping mat in my home, but
Wow.
no
Dude,
one knows whose it is.
I think it's just
So-
a double of what you have. I don't know.
Maybe it doesn't look anything like the one I was supposed to bring too.
Oh,
That's-
never
I don't-
mind.
I don't know whose it is, but that's just sort of mine now, I guess. Because I asked everyone, you know, and I know. Calder,
And it's
Alex,
something
John
that
had brought
somebody
theirs
would
along,
definitely
so-
notice that they're missing, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like that's like that and the tent and the sleeping bag are like the last things that people are gonna lose. You know, it's very unlikely
Yeah,
for them
definitely,
to.
definitely.
So I don't fucking know. I'm not sure what's the deal. I might have like brought in a different one that I wasn't aware I owned. That's my best guess, but
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, that
probably
was
what
fun.
happened.
It was fun, besides the fire
Yeah,
part
real fun.
and panicking.
I almost found the fire part. If I'm being completely honest, it was kind of fun, and a weird like. It was like adrenaline kind of thing.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's-
like get
it's
your
a
shit, go.
It's the same thing as a
And it
roller
was fun.
coaster. Like,
I would. Yeah, it was kind of like a roller coaster.
Well-
I guess it wasn't as extreme as a roller coaster, but it was fun.
oh yeah,
Definitely would burn another forest for it. It
no,
was pretty worth it. Pretty,
I want to go back to the campsite.
yeah, just to see what
I
happens.
think it's gonna be a minute.
yeah, it's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a minute till we can get there for sure.
It's gonna
I
be
don't
in
know.
ruins.
Yeah,
Hope not. I doubt the fire will get that far. I
Yeah,
don't
no.
think.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, the fire's pretty bad. I went to Long Beach for my birthday weekend, and it was like 60 degrees there. And then when we were supposed to come back, like the smoke index was like up a lot higher, and it was
Right.
like I was in a full jacket and flannel at Long Beach, and of course, you know, it's cold there because it's the beach, it's the coast.
Right.
And so I came all the way back to Oregon, and it was fucking like 90 degrees, and it was like 5 p.m. And we were sitting in the Dairy Queen parking lot, and I was like, okay, do you think we can go eat inside, or should we go through the drive-thru? We're like, nah, we should go eat inside. And so we got out. I opened my door. I'm like, oh, I have a flannel and a jacket on. Like, it's 90 degrees out there. I cannot wear this. So I had to like quickly like take it all off and to be like, Jesus, I have like jeans on. Like, I was so unprepared for it. Because it was just so cold where we were, and then like to go into such like a hot area, like I was so like not ready for that. But it's crazy how the weather works these days. I really,
Weather, am I right?
I really feel like
weather, am I right?
I feel like
You just copied me.
I feel like the conversation definitely got a lot sadder. Especially because this is the end. I'm going to end the podcast for now. Not for now, but
okay.
I'm ending it now. So
I think it was fun.
yes.
Yeah, I would do it
That's a-
again.
Yeah, no.
I would totally do it again.
I'm not bringing my
Yeah.
Blackstone again. It's
No.
just too inconvenient to take my seat out.
Yes.
What
Why did I say yeah, it wasn't
is a
even there.
proper fucking propane hose.
No.
That's what we
If
need.
someone else will take the grill, that'd be fine.
Mm.
I'd have no problem with that. But it's just so much to haul.
Yeah.
So before we go, CozmiKazie, do you want to link any of your social media, your YouTube channel, and like whatever you're gonna be doing?
Oh yeah, sure. So I was kind of quiet because everyone was talking about the camping trip and I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
It was
no.
fun to listen to though.
Yeah.
I will admit that.
Yeah.
So you can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/c/CozmiKazie. That's a URL. I said it out loud. You can find me
Yes.
on Twitter at
Cool,
CozmiKazie. You can find me on Tumblr at Chronicles of Space Time or Chron in Space. I can't remember. Let me look it up really quick because I have
Okay.
Google
Yes.
open.
You can
So,
also
yeah,
pop
no,
it
I
in the
run-
description if you want to.
Yeah, we can put it
for
there.
afterwards.
And also, like, this doesn't have to be the only episode.
No,
I was
yeah.
gonna say
It
yeah.
can be
yeah,
in CozmiKazie.
I would love
Totally
that you
wanna
would come
be on
back
this
for
more.
another episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I do YouTube stuff. I'm gonna start doing art recently. I recently uploaded a video
Yeah, I
explaining
saw
where I
that.
was, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
watched that today.
I hope to be more active on YouTube. I run a webcomic. It's soon to get another installment. You can find it on Tumblr at Chronicles in Space Time. And yeah, I guess that's really everything.
All right.
Augers.
Alright.
Again, thank you very much
Poggers.
for coming on, Sam.
Augers.
Welcome to the KungaCast. Thanks for listening to this episode. Sorry, that's a bit more of a downer. I feel like this episode wasn't.
Poggers.
They had its.
It wasn't that bad.
It had its
Yeah.
funny moments. I
No,
think that's all that matters. But yeah,
Which episode is this? Is this 4? 5?
I think it's 5.
Yeah.
5? You better
Yeah.
check before you like name it. Or else we're gonna get
I
all
don't
the numbers
know.
wrong.
That'll be in
I
post.
feel like he'll definitely take
Yeah.
the steps needed, Keegan.
Okay. Anyway.
Just make it sure. Just give him a little reminder.
Thank you for listening.
Yep.
make
Kiss your
sure-
homies goodnight.
Make
Yep,
sure to
yep.
subscribe if you're not already. Like the video. Leave a comment if you liked what you listened to. And possibly in the future we might be moving to we'll still be on YouTube, but moving to podcast apps so that you don't have to listen to it on YouTube and just listen to the video. I think that would be very nice. So I'll look into that, see if I can do that. Again,
And
thanks for listening.
Before we go,
Yes.
hold on. Are there plans we might do a in-person podcast?
Oh, of course,
episode?
yeah. That's been in the workings for a while. We've talked about this for a while,
Okay.
so we might end up doing that as well. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
And
Yeah.
we'll see you
Yeah.
next episode. Bye bye.
Good night, gentlemen.
Bye, Daddy.
Guys,